Doing Business 2019 statistics. Since the last year, we made some amendments to the Civil Code and also the Civil Procedure Code, which involves some affections to the protecting minority investors in Azerbaijan. These are mainly changes to the Civil Code and as well as to the Civil Procedure Code. So actually we have just mentioning the number of articles here, but to make your life easier, we put some extracts from the Civil Code and also the other codes in the notes sections of the presentation, so you can see that. To make it easy, I will go question by question. So what was missing in our question schedule last year, but we believe that this year should be changed to some extra points. The first is that the can shareholders hold to Mr. James, which means the director, liable for the damage the transaction caused to buyer. So then last year we made amendments to the Civil Code, Article 49.4. So previously it was the directors were liable if they were concluding the unfair agreements. But this year now it's added that unfair and damaging agreement. Also in the Article 49.4 it says that any person acting on behalf of a legal entity, including the supervisory board, board of directors, executive board, or anything else, they are liable for the damage they cause to the legal entity. So I believe that this year the answer to this question should be changed to 1 to 2. The next question is can a court void the transaction upon successful claim by the shareholders? The same, we made changes to the Civil Procedure Code as well. This is the same question. So if we have the basis in the Civil Code saying that the director is liable for the damage they cause to the shareholder, so make the same analogous article to the Civil Procedure Code saying that the court can void the transaction upon the claim by the shareholders. By the way, if you have any questions, you can interrupt me during the presentation. So I will go one by one again. The next question is, can the plaintiff? Yes.
So it's the same article that's going to regulate the liability of the interested director, the board members, and the possibility of the court to void the transaction?
Yes, it's the Civil Code 49.4. And the Civil Procedure Code.
Which article is the Civil Procedure Code?
In the Civil Procedure Code, it should be 78.2. Sorry, maybe it's missing here in the presentation. Also, it's the Article 339.1, 339.1, and 339.6. Okay. Also, we will be giving you a comparison table where those amendments are reflected.
Before and after results.
Thank you.
So the next question is, can the plaintiff request categories of documents from the defendant without identifying specific ones? So it's in the Civil Procedure Code 78.2. Excuse me. It explicitly says that a person participating in a case having at least 10% stake in a charter may require court all documents without identifying a specific one to the legal entity to submit them. So that we believe that the answer to this question should be changed from no to yes. Next question is that if there's a sale of the 51% of the assets of the company, then is there a requirement of the approval of the members? Now it's yes, because in the Civil Code, which was amended last year, 28th of December, says that transaction amounting to more than 50% of the value of the net assets of a limited liability company is regarded as the special important contract. So all those special important contracts should be approved by the assembly of the general meeting of the participants. So the next question is that must a potential acquirer make a tender offer to all shareholders upon acquiring 50% of the company? Now it's yes, because it's in the article 93.7 in the Civil Code. Again, this is one of the latest reforms in the Civil Code. It says that a person wishing to buy 50% or more of the shares of the company, they should first propose to the current shareholders of the company before ended. The next reform is answering to the question is that must buyer distribute profits from a maximum period set by law. Actually, this is in the current, let's say, wording of the Civil Code. It still is worded in a way that the answer is yes. Last year was yes because we put it in a presentation because that we had received some tentatives. Let's say they were hesitating on something. But again, if you have any question, you can ask. But this year, in that wording was not amended. So last year, it's reflected in the Civil Code as the last year. So the answer to this question is still yes.
Just a second.
Yes. By the way, the time period is the 30 days.
How many days?
30.
30? A little bit again, what was the problem with this question? Because I'm checking and we have already the score on it.
Yeah, I think we have received some feedback from the World Bank. You know, there were some hesitations.
If you want, I can give brief information about this. In March, we have welcomed Aldo here. He made a very good presentation about our recent reforms, and he provided at the end of his presentation some tentative initiatives that Azerbaijan could consider for next improvements. So it happened, of course, after our reform, because we had reforms at the end of 2018, but we have reviewed very attentively, and our working groups, Professor Lloyd, the head of the working groups, is responsible for protecting minority interests, and we wanted just to remark it again, but if you think that it's okay, no problem. Thank you very much.